what's up? This is Wes from the band So Contagious out of Atlanta, Georgia. I play drums. How did the band start? We started the band in like 2005 actually. I was 15, Justin was 15, and we had a few other people with us along the way. And we were known as 7 Story Fall. We were known as 7 Story Fall up until this summer. And we had to change our name due to another band that already had that name, and they copyrighted it. So there's a little bit of like legal issues going on, so we really didn't have a choice. But anyways, we had me and Justin. We grew up together, and we played football together in middle school, and that's how we became really good friends. And we started hanging out a lot in the 9th grade. We started playing music together actually. No, probably 8th grade I think. And 9th grade we formed the band. We started playing out, started playing shows, and that's when we met Ryan. Actually, he was in another band, and they hit us up and they were like, "Hey guys, you want to play this show?" And it was like 3 days before. We were like, I don't know, but we did it because it's like right down the road. We're like, why not? Went and did it. It was really really cool. That's how we met Ryan. He was the singer for his band then, and then some stuff happened. He joined our band, and then TJ's from California actually, which is kind of weird. He's from California. He moved all the way out here to play music with a different band. He wasn't really feeling it, but at the time we met him through that band because we played some shows with him. He went back and he decided that wasn't for him. And then at the time, our guitarist told us he wasn't going to be able to go on tour. So we hit up TJ and we're like, "Hey dude, we have an open spot. Would you be interested in trying out?" He came. Tried out 30 minutes one morning, and we're like, "Dude, he's really good. Why not? Let's go for it." And it's kind of it's just worked out ever since. So yeah, that's kind of how we came about. Where did the band name come from? The band name's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. We wanted something that kind of represented how we wanted our music to be. We wanted our music to be very easy for people to get into, and something that people really grabbed a hold of, and they felt like they needed to tell people about it. We wanted something that was spread amongst people easily. So that's how we came up with it, and that's the meaning behind it. And the way I found it is I was just kind of going through CDs that I had bought, and there's a band called Acceptance with that song, and or a song called So Contagious, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool name. I wonder if there's any bands with that." And I did some research, and there wasn't anyone with that name. So we're like, "Okay, cool," because we had to change the name anyways, like I said. So that was something that everyone agreed upon, and we liked the meaning of it. So we went with it. Before the show, who takes the longest to get ready? Before a show, Ryan takes the longest to get ready. He's definitely the one who takes the longest shower. He takes the longest to iron and straighten his hair or whatever. Justin is probably in second place as far as that goes. Yeah. Celebrity crush, man. I'll probably have to say Kim Kardashian or Kourtney Kardashian. I like both of them. They're both very beautiful women. How were you guys when you had your first kiss? First kiss? I was probably in the 6th grade, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. Who was your inspiration to play music? The main thing that really inspires me to play music is first off, I love my instrument. I fell in love with it in 9th grade or so, and I just love drumming. That's just what I do. And that's my thing. And I feel like to be in a band, you really got to be in love with your instrument before you even worry about playing music with other people. If you're not in love with what you're doing, what's the point of it? And then what I really wanted to do with music, what I want to do with it, is I just want to create something that's powerful and people can be a part of, It really inspires people. And just like many of my favorite bands, I want to be able to show people that, like, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, you don't need someone's approval. They're like, everyone's just like a common guy. Like, because that's how a bunch of my favorite bands were. They were just like normal people, and they worked really hard at what they did, and they mastered their craft, and they made it to the level that they want to be at. You know, and that's kind of all I want to do. I'm not here to change the world. I'm not here to, like, if it's some new genre of music, I just want to, like, show people that you can really do whatever you want to do. Most memorable show. My most memorable show had to be the 2009 Journey's Backyard Barbecue. We played that. It was here in Alpharetta, Georgia, which is just north of Atlanta. The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus headlined, and that was when they were still really big and had their song like Face Down on the radio. They headlined. It was a free event. Rob Dyrdek came and skated. Dave Mirra was doing BMX stuff. So it was like this big like skate, bike, like music festival kind of. And it was free for the general public to come to, completely free. So people came to that. And then aside from that, they also had like the radio station like sponsor it and stuff. So it was just like a ton of promo. A ton of people were there. And it started raining, but people didn't care. People stood and watched us. And we probably had like 2,000 people watching us while I played. It was definitely like something I'll never ever forget. It was really cool. Favorite state to play in? Shit. My favorite state to play in, besides Georgia, because I just love hometown shows, would have to be Florida. I think Florida is like a really good state for music. Here in the Southeast, many really, really big bands come from there. Yellow Card, Newfound Glory, Under Oath, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, like we just talked about. Our friends in Therefore Tomorrow from there. Mayday Parade's from there. I don't know, we could go on and on, but I just think that's a really good state for music. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? If I could change one thing about the world, I think I would just want people to not be so mean to each other. Like, the world's really mean, man. People are really, really mean, and it's really cruel sometimes. Some of the stuff you see on the news just doesn't make sense. But yeah, if I could change one thing, I'll probably change that. Upcoming tours / shows. We do have a few upcoming tours, mainly smaller runs, but they're all on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/wearesocontagious. And then we have some really big shows, actually. We're playing at the Tabernacle in Atlanta on September 30th with Big Boy of Outkast. Should be cool. The Tabernacle is like a 3,000 capacity venue. I've always dreamed of playing there. I'm really excited to have that opportunity. The concert's being put on by Georgia State University, so that's why it's kind of like we're the rock act and he's like the rap act, I guess you could say. I think they kind of wanted to get like people, like different genres to appeal to all types of different people at the school. So it should be cool. It's definitely going to be a great experience. I'm really excited to be able to play my drums there. It's going to be fun. How can your fans contact you? I'll say contact me through Twitter. I get on there each night. I respond to everyone who sends me a tweet or whatever. And my name is @Wesley Moore. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You have one superpower. What would be? One superpower, I probably want to fly. That would make things so much easier. You wouldn't have to deal with like traffic or like worrying about like getting in a wreck. And then you could get everywhere way faster. So I'll do that. That's Spider-Man. Having your own headlining tour, who would open for you? There's a lot of people I want to go on tour with. I don't know if I should say they should open for us. We should probably open for them. But people that I want to go on tour with, I'd love to tour with the Starting Line. I would love to tour with the All-American Rejects. I would love to tour with Blink-182. I would love to tour with Paramore. I would love to tour with Boys Like Girls, Yellow Card. I don't know. There's some people that just came to the top of my head. I think that would be really cool. Lastly, what do you have to say to your fans? I just want to say thanks. Thanks to everyone who's ever bought our CD, who's came to a show, who's bought merch. Even if you haven't done any of that, even just have all the songs and you really like them, thank you. We appreciate your support, and we'd love to hear from you. So please feel free to reach out to us on Facebook or Twitter or something like that. We'd love to chat. Shout out to the Camera Effect girls, Christine, Emily, Dariana, Gina. Oh yeah, one more thing. Big thanks to the Camera Effect girls. Thanks to Christine, Emily, Dariana, and Gina. We really appreciate you you giving us this opportunity. So thank you so much.